Travel the world with Brandon. Today we explore the Scottish Highland Games. Deep in the heart of Scotland's beautiful Highlands, a centuries-old tradition lives on. The Scottish Highland Games, a celebration of strength, skill, music, and culture, are more than just sporting events. They are a living link to Scotland's proud heritage, where the past meets the present in a swirl of tartan and cheers. The origins of the Highland Games trace back more than 1,000 years. According to legend, they began during the reign of King Malcolm III in the 11th century. Seeking the fastest messengers in the land, the king summoned men to race across the rugged terrain near Braemar. Over time, these gatherings grew to include displays of strength, agility, and artistry, forming the foundation of what we now know as the Highland Games. By the 18th century, they had become a proud expression of clan identity. Each clan brought their strongest athletes, best dancers, and most skilled pipers, turning the games into both a friendly competition and a showcase of loyalty and pride. Even after the Jacobite uprisings and the banning of Highland culture, the games endured, keeping traditions alive secret until they could be celebrated openly again. Today, Highland Games are held in towns and villages across Scotland, with the Braemar Gathering, attended by the royal family, among the most famous. And they've spread far beyond Scottish shores, from Canada and the United States to Australia and New Zealand, wherever Scottish communities carry their heritage. The most iconic event is the cobber toss. Imagine lifting a tree trunk, sometimes up to 20 feet long and weighing over 100 pounds, balancing it upright, and then running forward to flip it end over end. The goal isn't distance, but perfect form. The cobber should land in a straight line, pointing directly away from the thrower. Strength is on full display in the stone put, Scotland's answer to the shot put, using a large stone instead of a metal ball. Then there's the weight for height, where competitors throw a heavy weight over a high bar, testing raw power and explosive technique. Another favorite is the hammer throw, where athletes whirl a heavy ball attached to a wooden shaft around their heads before launching it as far as possible. Roots of this event date back to ancient times when warriors hurled rocks and hammers as training for battle. Not all the competition is about solo feats. Team events like the tug-of-war pit groups against each other in epic displays of grit and teamwork. And of course, the foot races, from sprints to hill runs, recall the game's original purpose, finding the fastest men in the Highlands. But the Highland Games aren't just about physical might. They are also a stage for Scotland's artistic traditions. The piping competitions fill the air with the haunting, stirring sound of the great Highland bagpipe, music that can inspire both pride and goosebumps. The Highland dancers, often dressed in brightly patterned tartans, perform dances steeped in history. Some, like the sword dance, were performed before battles to bring good luck. Others, like the Sean Triubas, celebrate freedom from the restrictions of banned Highland dress in the 18th century. Beyond the competitions, the games are a full cultural festival. Visitors can enjoy Scottish foods like haggis and shortbread, shop for handmade crafts, and soak in the warm hospitality that's a hallmark of Highland gatherings. It's a family event, with children's races, junior competitions, and open events where anyone can assess their skills. Whether you're drawn by the thrill of competition, the music, or the deep cultural pride, the Highland Games offer something unforgettable. They are more than just sport. They are a celebration of Scotland's history, identity, and spirit carried into the future. In every toss of the cobber, every note of the pipes, and every cheer from the crowd, the heart of Scotland beats strong. The Highland Games, where history is remembered and lived. Thanks for watching. See you on the next adventure, and keep exploring.